I wanted to make this video to show you something that might be helpful for you as an owner-operator. Let's put it that way. I'm sure some of you drive a Freightliner Cascadia, not only a Cascadia, but the old version, the 125 version. And between me and my brothers, we own 15 of these Cascadias, and we've noticed a pattern. By the way, we parked here at the receiver. We like to sleep at the receiver. That way, when you wake up, you can unload it first thing in the morning. Anyways, there's a coolant line that runs from, I guess, the water pump or the coolant line that's close to the water pump, and it goes all the way back into the air compressor. And we noticed a pattern with Cascadias of these lines going bad. Okay, so they were originally, at least on this truck, manufactured to be plastic, but I guess if you go to the dealer to try to get this line, they're gonna sell you a metal one because they fixed the problem, I guess. And the reason I am talking about this line is because this particular truck has a DPF issue. I don't know if it's a SCR issue, DPF issue, maybe a filter on the, or excuse me, a sensor on the one box issue, but I need to continue to do regens, okay? If I drive, I can drive for 2 days, and then it's derated at 55 and then 5. And so I need to do a regen and then a SCR efficiency test to bring it back into, normal operating conditions. And what's frustrating to me is that I can't do a regen. I can't do a regen on this truck because pretty much a gallon or a gallon and a half of coolant would come out of that broken line on the floor, obviously, in the process of regen, preventing me doing regen. So I got two problems. I got a DPF issue and a coolant leak issue. And so I replaced the line, and I'm so happy because I drove 6 hours from Columbus to Chicago, and my coolant tank is full. So now we're gonna do a regen and call it a day. So now we have one issue. But let me show you how to replace it. Obviously there's a connection port here, David, they need to see. There's a connection right here, and there's a connection on the air compressor, which you can't see. And then there's a clamp right here, and there's a clamp right here. Where it went bad was on this clamp and then on this clamp. It was leaking on both. But for my brother, it was like closer to the front over here. Anyways, that's it, guys. So what you need to do to replace it is to remove this piece so that you can sneak the line under this bracket right here, because there's no other way to feed it through. First, you're going to connect it to the air compressor, and then you're going to take this off, route it through, connect it, and then connect this back in there, and then make sure everything's tight, whatever. The connection points, they have a little ring. You got to pull it out, push the line in, and then put the ring in. That's how it keeps it in. I'm not sure how helpful this video was, but if you have the same problem, the coolant line itself costs like $100. But if you were to do, like, have a shop do it, it'd be like $600, $700. So, yeah, do it yourself, man. But make sure first to drain the coolant and drain the fuel. Otherwise, you're gonna have about 3 gallons of both on the floor, which is the case for me. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Thanks.